Good Wednesday morning, December 31st, 2025, the last day of December, the 365th day of the year. We're on the doorstep of a new year. We don't know if we will make it into the new year, but we're trusting God. And for some of us, the same way that we have made it through this past year, we want to cling to those ways. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 that says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge the Lord, and he will make your paths straight. In Ephesians chapter 6, Apostle Paul uses the analogy of a Roman soldier's articles of warfare to remind us that this war that we're fighting, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. So we can't pick up a knife and stab or a gun and shoot. We can't use our fist against sin and Satan. But we wrestle against principalities and against powers, against the rulers of darkness. That's Satan of this world. He's the prince of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, which means Satan can use people's vulnerability of pride, greed, and they can be in office in high places, making decisions that kill, steal, and to destroy, instead of being ambassadors for the Lord. They're agents for the devil. So, fiery darts. In verse 16, it says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. So let's look at this analogy of the Roman soldier. Their shields, their leather shields, were soaked in water, because back in those days, the points of the arrows, those darts, were coated in pitch, and then they were lit on fire. So when they were shot and they hit their target, whatever that target was struck on fire. And so Roman soldiers, knowing that, they soaked their shields in water. And so it would just douse that fire. Did you know that we have a spiritual douser? The living water, Jesus, our faith. This is the shield of faith. Jesus is our shield. Our faith in him is what carries us. We're soaked in the living water. Faith is the confident assurance that what God says he will do, regardless of what it looks like or what it sounds like. Now, in Hebrews 11:1, it says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. We're in confident hope, assurance that when God says he's going to do it, he'll do it. We may not know the time, we might not know how, but we trust in the Lord. So that's our shield of faith. Instead of physical water, as the Roman soldiers did to douse their fiery darts, our fiery darts, fear, doubt, affliction, illness, trials, trouble, agony, pain, and the enemy just whispering, there's a better way. You don't have to do that. What did he tell Eve? You won't surely die. Rationalizing. The Lord says to put out those fiery darts, we wear the shield of faith. It's watered down with the living water, Jesus. Confident assurance that what the Lord says he will do, he is faithful to his promises. Ephesians 6:16, fiery darts. I love you. The Lord loves us. I pray that you will have a blessed, safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Please, if you know family members who drink, tell them not to drive and drink. Offer to be that cab service. Substitute. We don't have to consume alcohol. And I know, the Bible doesn't say don't drink. I know that. It says don't be drunk with wine. But I'm asking us to remember many people have been killed by drunk drivers. So let's be safe. Let's go into the new year, if the Lord wills, with loving hearts, compassionate, and striving to be tried and true ambassadors of Christ. And God willing, I'll see you Friday. Bye.